Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 380 of playing chess every day until 2000 Elo. We are at 1863. Let's find an opponent. We find a 1876 who has beaten us once. All right, so we got the Caro Kann, of course. And we got the exchange Caro. So the opening's probably going to be played pretty quickly. We're just going to develop our knights, pin this bishop, or pin the knight if possible. So he disallows me to do that. Now I'm going to put the bishop here so that he cannot play this and not allow my bishop out. So let's go bishop here. He might try to trade it. He does not. He does not. So I'm thinking just knight c6 makes a lot of sense. We could try to take advantage of the bishop coming out early by playing queen b6, but it's not worth it. So let's just go ahead and play knight c6. Interesting. a3. Prophylactic. Trying not to allow anything to come to the square, I guess. I'm not really worried about this push, so there's no need to stop it. I think we can just go ahead and play e6. Everything is looking well. All right. He goes there. There's this check, but he's just going to play knight here. Although in this position, I believe bringing the queen out is probably one of the moves, and check is probably one of the better moves. Although he can block like this. Then we can apply some pressure. He'll take, I take, and then he's got to protect the knight again. Otherwise, I'm threatening take, and take. So I believe queen a5 check is actually a good move here. So let's go ahead and give a check. Yeah. So now I believe knight e4 is pretty decent. He has to protect the knight somehow, so he'll probably have to drop the bishop back. But if he allows me to take... Okay, let's go knight here. He's got to take this. He's got to deal with this threat. Because if he plays here, I can just take the knight. And then after takes, we take this. Although, he can always take this with check, so it's not really it, you know? You know. The B file is now open. We can have ideas of pushing c5. I think he'll play this. I think that's perfectly reasonable. And we don't want to get too advantageous. Because our queen's a little bit misplaced. He is threatening to take. So we got a couple options. We could just take this. Or we could take this. But then he brings the bishop out. And we don't love that. So maybe we just take. Maybe we just take the bishop. And then play for c5. I think that's perfectly reasonable. Takes. Is he threatening anything here? No. I think I can just push. Because if he ever moves the knight, I can just take the queen. So... but if I go here, maybe he's going to play this. A little bit unpleasant, right? A little bit. I feel like I need to get castled. I'm looking at f6 here to stop the knights from coming in. Because I don't really want the knight to come here, to be honest. But f6 castles, and then this pawn's pretty weak. We do have the bishop protecting it, but he can always kick me away. Yeah, is this something I actually have to worry about? I mean, it comes in with tempo on this pawn. We don't want that. Let's say we're to push, but even after push, he's not going to take. He can probably still come in. And then it's like, if I take, he takes here. I feel like we need to prioritize getting our king castled. f6 kind of does that. We can always go to king f7. We can always play king f7. Is there a way for him to take advantage of this? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't want the knight to come here. He just castles instantly. Fair enough. So if I play bishop here, he goes here. I castle. He goes here. Is the pawn falling? The pawn might be falling in that case. But I guess I can always just play king up. We always do have this move. We don't have to castle. So let's play bishop d6. He can always trade. He can always trade the queens whenever he wants. There is a pin. But he can move and it's protected, so... Oh, that was not a move I was anticipating, to be honest. See. So if I drop back here, he's going to play knight a4, I think is his idea, trying to go to this square, which is a nice square for him. So maybe I want to go here and stop that. It's actually a pretty good move. It's stopping me from advancing this pawn, which I don't love. If I go here, what's he going to do? Here has the idea of coming in, potentially. Trying to put a little bit of pressure here. Maybe we want to play this at some point. So we would be attacking the pawn. I'm going to play queen a6, I think. Or maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we want to utilize that he's pushed the pawn and play a5, trying to undermine it. So maybe we want to We don't want to go here because then he goes here with tempo. So if I go here and he plays this, I can go here. He can't really just take because then rook takes. So yeah, let's play queen c7. Bro has used no time. He's gained 30 seconds. And now I don't know if I even want to castle. I might want to just put the king on f7. I think the king on f7 is pretty safe. And it protects e6. Yeah, there's the plan. He goes for that. So, I mean, obviously this is the idea. Does it really do anything though? He doesn't have to do anything. He just jumps in. Then I can go here. He takes. And then maybe we just castle. And then we can play for this at some point. If a knight's on this square and I go here, is there any way he can take advantage of that? It's a little bit scary. And there's these checks. Maybe we do want to just castle. Let's play a5 first. And then we'll castle. Oh, he's putting pressure on this pawn. Yeah, that's the idea. So maybe we have to play this. So we're going to castle. He's going to go here. And then maybe we have to play rook here. We can always take this at some point too. King f7. But if I want to push, takes. Wait, so push, takes. We can actually do that. But we don't want to do it right now, I don't think. So if I push, takes. Maybe we do want to do that actually. Get rid of the weakness at the moment and then castle. Push, takes, rook here, and then castles. That seems pretty reasonable. But here, castles, takes, knight takes, bishop takes, it's fine. So let's actually push. Let's push e5. Takes. Yeah, and now when I castle, the rook's going to be open. So that's kind of why I went for it. He brings the queen in. He's attacking the bishop. But when I castle, it's going to be protected. So let's go ahead and do that. He can no longer take this pawn either, because then this falls. This is a hanging pawn. I mean, our position's starting to look very nice. He's attacking this once more. I think we should just simply take. I could tempo the queen, attacking this again. I don't love it. I think we should just protect our bishop and take the pawn. Do we have to be worried about anything with the knight here? I don't think so. I think we can just take. Take and then probably like push or something. It's perfectly reasonable. Should just be up a pawn. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is that. There is indeed that. Oops. I missed that knight jump. It's a little bit unfortunate. He's threatening mates, but it's protected. So I could offer a queen trade. Takes. But then he's going to get this. Okay, so that's kind of troublesome. A little bit troublesome. I could go here. He takes, but then he's attacking the rook. Yeah, we missed this idea. He's had that for some time. No, it was only once the bishop moved. Yeah, the problem is that the rook's going to be hit afterwards. Okay, so we kind of made a mistake. That's fine. We still have a really big center. We're up a pawn, so being down the exchange isn't going to be the end of the world. So we could slide here, and then if he takes, we just take back. So I think that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and do that. He'll take, I take. I can pre-move that. A little unfortunate. He takes the pawn now. The pawns are weak. So I could push the pawn too. Do I want to do that and try to play for this? It's always an idea. I could attack the queen. He just goes here. I think I'm going to push the pawn and try to cement the bishop in there. I think we have to really utilize these pawns if I want any chances. These pawns are very weak, so I'm not really worried about them. If he ever moves this, we always have like rook f5 ideas potentially. But we have two passed pawns, so we got to use them. And we got the bishop pair. Yeah, he goes there, but I don't think that's going to help his situation. I think we can still just do this. Now, I think he's going to try and sack the rook for a bishop and pawn. I feel like that would be a pretty good idea. So he's protecting this too. But if he moves this rook, we can take this. We got some ideas. Yeah, he wants to sack the rook. Now, noticing that this bishop, or this knight here, is a little bit misplaced, I should say. So if I play this, he's going to take. If I go rook here, with the idea of playing this, ooh, I like that. Because going here, I tempo this. So it'll give me time to go here. And if he just takes, we can take. And then if he saves, we can get behind it. So let's go ahead and play rook here. We're going to play behind our pawns. Yeah, now he saves it. So let's go here. We're behind our assets. And this is coming in, potentially. He goes there, yeah. If I do this, he's going to take, but then we can take here. So let's push the pawn. Takes. Now we're in here. We're in. Oh, he can take. Oh, shoot. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I forgot that the rook could take. Is what it is. All right, well, we have to take. Yeah, I think we're pretty cooked now. That's all right. Takes, we'll take the rook, but he can just go here. And then we'll go here, protecting the pawn. Take this pawn. Yeah, I thought we were doing all right, and then we blundered a fork. It is what it is. Is what it is. I can go here, potentially. Maybe we push the pawn. Then he just takes. He's probably threatening to go here. This is checkmate. Well, no, it's not checkmate, but it picks up the queenski, or the bishop. Yeah, I guess we'll go here, which is just mate in 1. We'll resign. Let's look at this game. My opponent played with an 85.4. I played with a 71.2. I mean, he played a good game. Very, like, quick. And then we just blundered. So, we're playing good. We have a winning position. Well, not winning, but a better position, I should say. Take. Yeah, f6 isn't the best move. I don't think it's that bad, though. It had a good idea, and this was wrong. We should have started an attack. Push for the center. Comes in. We have castles. We're just better. It's +2. But we blundered this fork. And we're better if we play this. And the idea is just that his pieces are not great. We could probably do this even. Like, the knight's got to move. Yeah, then we're getting in. But okay, we go for this, and he allows all this stuff. But we missed an idea, which was just queen here. It's the same kind of thing. If he plays g3, we have bishop here attacking this. But then he's just going to sacrifice, right? Queen takes. Oh, but we're attacking this. Yeah. So where was it that we went totally wrong? It was with this idea, because he has knight here. And he can trade everything. And then we're just totally lost. The rook here was just wrong. And then we should have just protected, but I didn't want to give him this. This is not what I wanted. But, but the knight. The knight would be hanging. Oh. So here, and if this, bishop b3 is the only move, disallowing this, but now the pawn is protected. He's supposed to go here, and then we go all the way back. Dang it. Yeah. That sucks. And then this is just totally lost. I mean, this blunders mate in 1. But, I mean, what else can you do? Alright, we're going to play a second one. That was unfortunate. Alright, we find an 1800. And we have the black pieces again, playing another Caro-Kann. D5, and it's another kind of exchange. So, develop our knights, put the bishop out, have a good life. Okay, we're gonna go here first. So there's no h3 involved here. Now let's develop the other knight. I think he wants to play here. I think that's his idea, but it's all good in the hood. We got the knight here. Protect. He couldn't play queen c8 or queen c2 right now, because then bishop takes f3 and he's gonna get cooked. Bishop comes out. Okay. So I should probably play this, but I'm gonna play rook c8 first, just in case he goes like this and this. So I have this tactic with the knight b4. So let's go rook c8. He goes knight there. We might even see it on the board. Let's go bishop here. If he plays this, we have knight b4. Okay, so he's kicking me back. We're not going to trade. We're going to go here. I'm playing this very quickly because I've had positions like this before. I know in the exchange, you don't typically exchange the bishop for the knight. Or at least that's what I've kind of gathered. Especially not if they can just replace the knight with the knight. Goes rook there. And now probably simply just castling is a good move. And now we're going to have to come up with a plan. Probably attack on the queen side. Play like a6, b5. Trying to play for b4 or something. We shall see. Rook e8 is probably going to be my next move depending on what he does. Just kind of a useful move. Maybe preparing e5. But we'll see. Alright, so he goes for rook c1. Or he or she. Let's see. What do I want to do? I mean, rook c1 Are they planning to play c4? Is that the idea? And is c4 something I need to be worried about? I don't think so. c4 probably knight b4, because then I'm attacking the bishop and a2, which also adds a defender to c4. So I don't see anything wrong with allowing c4. I could just play a6, and then if they don't play c4, then b5 comes, and that's kind of where I want my play anyways. So yeah, let's go ahead and play a6. I'm gonna play a6. But that creates a weakness here and a hole here. So I can go like this, and then potentially in the future we're gonna jump over here with the knight. This does weaken this though. It does. I don't think that's a problem though. We always can trade this bishop off if we need to. Takes, and then like knight in. I'm gonna go ahead and play b5, because I know in the Caro-Kann, a lot of times you do want to play on the queen side with the minority attack. So we also have ideas of playing like this. And if I get the knight here, we can always take with the pawn, fixing this as a backwards pawn, or forcing him to do this, which would give us, you know, a pretty pleasant position. We would en passant, he has a weak pawn here. Not to mention, if I go here and here, he can't take with the knight because, well, I guess he could. The queen still protects this. So I take that back. Are we threatening to go b4, by the way? b4, if cb, no, we don't have any sacrifices. Whoa. Okay, so that's kind of an aggressive move. Now the question is, do we sacrifice the piece? It's really tempting. It's really tempting to do that kind of stuff. But do we have, is it worth it? Is it worth it? By leaving the bishop there, I feel like we were kind of inducing this. If I don't take the 2 pawns for the piece, and I just play bishop g6, he's gonna take, I'm gonna take. I don't know if I really love that position. I don't know. What about knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes? We can go here to apply some more pressure. I don't know though. Interesting choice. Knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. I like that, you know, I mean, I guess his bishops are really strong here. Something I do need to consider. Pawn takes, bishop takes. His king's weak. His king's very weak. And if we could get something here, could be very good. I feel like the sacrifice is unsound because there's no clear follow-up. But I really want to do it. It's kind of in my playstyle to take that pawn. Or take the pawns for the piece. That is kind of my playstyle. But I don't know. Can we go like knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, and then play for this? Because if takes and knight takes, we apply some more pressure to this, and there's just this massive pin, and he has to take, otherwise we're forking him. So knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. What does he do? Like, I don't understand what other moves he has. Does he have bishop here? But then I would probably just play f6. Okay, I'm gonna go for this sacrifice. I mean, I feel like it just creates really good chances for me, at the very least. His king is butt naked, and I got 2 bishops staring over there. The queen has access, and I really like this e5, e4 idea. And like, the queen's gonna come here too. Let's not forget that. Maybe that's why he has to play like this or something. I don't know. But I guess if he were to go here, goes back, maybe. Oh, I see the idea. However, I think I can still just go here. He wants to play like a rook over. Knight here, attacks this. Bishop goes back, so there's no pin anymore. But if this gets removed, I mean, the queen is coming in. But now you can meet it with this. I could take with check, takes. We can't come in here. What if I play this? That looks pretty good. Trying to open up the rook, play with all my pieces. I'm not worried about this. So if he takes, I'm going to take here. He takes, I take. Queen takes. What's the follow-up? Probably this. Just trying to activate the rook. It's kind of what I'm thinking. His pieces are very clogged. So we're going to be down 2 pawns. Or no, we're going to be down a piece for a pawn, basically. If he goes for this line where he takes on e5. But I think it creates good chances for us. And, okay, he goes there. He doesn't take. So he's blocking this. Ooh, okay. Okay. I mean, we always have this idea too. If you were to take, maybe just rook lift. I mean, rook lifting seems good. It's threatening to come in, so that stops that. Yeah, let's go ahead and rook lift. Oh boy. But we can actually take first. And then play this. I guess he can take. Does not do that. Okay, I'm starting to not like my chances as much. Oh, I just blundered my queen. No, I didn't. No. This is pinned. I almost just had a heart attack. Guys, almost just had a heart attack. Almost had a heart attack. Oh boy, that's actually funny. Okay. He goes there. So we gotta be very, very careful here. Is there any kind of sacrifice takes? This king is so open. So open. I don't think I can sack the rook though. I mean, I could just move the knight. Obviously not to g4, but after moving the knight, then it's like, where are we going with this? Because he's going to move the king, and then I'm going to move the queen. Is there anything to this? Takes, check. Nah, there's absolutely nothing. I could go back and apply some pressure to this. That is a move. That is a move. Could also go here, but then he's just going to take, and then I would take. He's always got tempo moves. Takes, check here. Takes. Queen check. He doesn't have anything to block with. Obviously, if he goes to the corner, I feel like this is just not great for him. Probably just check. He would go here, though. Going back is a simple move, I think. But then he goes here. Then we can just slide up, attacking this again. No. Then the queen's protecting. It opens up this file. I don't love that. Maybe I need to go knight here. Extra protection on this. Something. Knight here, he's going to go like this. I just don't like that. Oh, wait. So knight here, if he comes in, I think I can just take, because we're attacking the queen. But then he takes, I take, he takes. So complex. I think knight here's the move. But we don't want trades. We don't want trades. I don't think I can get away with not trading, though. Unless I go for something like this. Check, and then like knight in. But I think his king's just perfectly safe like this. Let's go here. We're threatening h6. So he's going to move the king. Or do something. I'm quite sure that we're going to see some kind of like knight e6, which I don't love. I really don't love that. But knight e6, I just move the queen. I guess he can take on f5 too. I guess that's a move. But he chooses just to take. So what do I want to take with? Pawn, or do I take with the rook? I feel like taking with the rook is just like, all right, let's go all in. But then he's got moves like this, but then I take here. No, I don't. Let's take with the pawn. I think our position's slowly crumbling. Yeah, so he moves out of the way. That makes sense. We've got to check. Does it do anything? Don't think so. Probably just gonna go... I don't really want to go there. Then there's this. I want to go here though. I kind of do. I want some checks here. So let's go ahead and play queen b6. His king is so weak. I guess queen b7, there's always just queen g2. Takes the pawn. Takes the pawn, of course. What about this? Takes. Okay, let's kick this. Let's kick it away. Takes. Is this a move? If takes, can he take this? We go check. He goes here. Then we would have this. But are we checkmating? I mean, he has to be very, very careful. I guess then he just goes here. Yeah, I don't think so. He goes check. Okay. So I guess he wants to take with the bishop. Then I have check here. Then blocks. Or wait, what if I go check here? I can also just pin. Let's go pin. I like pinning it. Let's pin this up. If we can give a check, actually. It's checkmate. It is checkmate if I get a check on this. Well, no. He can block. But it's a nice trigger. Nice trigger in my head. So I'm looking for ways to do that. I don't know. This is not fun. This is not an easy position by any means. Oh, wait. So he can't block on g2 with the queen because the rook. But when he moves, I mean, he's just fine, right? Queen comes up, it's attacking. Stopping any checks. This is still pinned. This is not attacked. Do I have this? He takes. Check. He just goes here. Do. I don't know what to do. I guess could I play King f8 or King f7? Is that craziness? Kind of. Maybe we just play King h7. No, but then the rook is just pinned. King f7, there's just check. And he gets out of the pin. The pin is what's annoying. What if I just push the pawn? I have no idea what else to do. His king is just like safe somehow. And I can't go to any of these squares. I would love if I could go here trying to threaten this, but I can't. So if the rook there is the problem. Okay, but here's the issue too, is if I move the rook, there's check, forcing a queen trade. But then I can go here, but then he goes here. Yeah, so we can't do that. What if I go here trying to play this? No, doesn't work. Here, check. We literally just have to go back, and then he can move and force trades. Well, here. We go back. He moves. He doesn't have to move though. He doesn't have to move. Yeah, he does. No, because he can always just go back like this. Yeah, this bishop's actually a problem. Okay, well, let's just go here. Let's get the king off the back rank. I guess. I don't know. I think he just can play like f5. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. Oh, am I stupid? I might be a little bit stupid. Now he can just go rook g1. Yeah. Whew. Dang, bro. So takes, check. Takes. If he takes, check. Here. I guess. Dang it, man. There's just nothing. There's literally just nothing. And I can't move the queen. I guess I have... No, I don't have this anymore. Come on, bro. Takes, check. Oh, boy. I wish I could just remove this pawn. Although it wouldn't help my situation right now. I don't know. I guess let's go for a Hail Mary. We just gotta hope that he blunders. I guess he can just take, right? Takes. No, that loses a rook. Right? No, that's just an equal trade. Takes. Yeah, he can just trade. But we got the... No, we got the bishop. It's not an equal trade, bro. You crazy? Okay, this is still pinned. Maybe we're getting somewheres, though. Check. I think he might have actually made a mistake. Believe it or not, I think he made a mistake. Because now we have this. Yeah, now we can go here. Yeah, bro actually blundered really badly. This is checkmate. Oh my gosh. That's insane. That was a beautiful comeback. And that is why you do not resign in losing positions, folks. And you have to just create some threats out of nowhere sometimes. All right, let's see what happened here and what went wrong. So... all this is book. Bishop out. I said this too. I said bishop out's probably the best move, but we're going to go rook c8 in case that he goes here and like this, trying to set up a battery. We have knight b4. Doesn't happen. It's all good. Going back, we don't trade the bishop for the knight in the exchange. Also, the knight just takes, so there's no point to it. Castles. We go here. We're trying to push, yeah. And yeah, okay. So I said this is unsound to sacrifice, but it's not like... It's pretty dubious. King up and we're better already, but then we immediately throw with e5. e5 is just wrong. Apparently he had queen here. Oh, he just goes queen here and he's attacking this pawn. And then we gotta go f5, rook over. Yeah, I can see that. But he plays this, and the position's equal until I play like this. And now we're better? Oh my gosh, what did we miss? We just take the bishop. He takes... okay, and then f4. And the bishop's trapped. What? So knight takes is better. Stopping f4. We still play f4? Hello? Oh, then we have this. Takes, and we're probably sacking the rook for the two pieces. Yes. And his king's open. This is wild. I mean, this just goes to show king safety, but we immediately made a mistake. We had to go here? We had a queen sack? Oh, because queen takes, and it's check. And if takes, we take the queen. If they take, we take, and we're up. 2 pawns. We got our piece back. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. This shows the power of discovery attacks. Because I was thinking, oh, I blundered a Hewer. Oh no. But guess what? Oh no, my queen. That is amazing. And we had a bishop sacrifice? What? He can only go to king g2 or otherwise it's mate. Now he's in only moves. If he goes here, I mean, that's mate in 1, obviously. And if he goes to any of these squares, we just have mate after knight takes, discovered attack, double check, king g2. And yeah. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. So after King G2, there's only one move. Otherwise, you're completely lost, and it's this. Now there's only two moves. Otherwise, it's mate. King F1, King H1. Obviously, if he steps into this discovery attack, he's cooked. Knight takes. If bishop takes, now we have to give a check. He goes here. Only move, check. He has to go here, and we probably force a draw. Like any kind of discovery. I don't think we can do this, otherwise we're just losing. He runs. This is fascinating. So, obviously bishop back is the correct move. We kind of knew this, but I figured, like, I don't know, now he's just starting to attack me. My doubled pawns, I mean, I don't really have anything here, but we're better apparently, slightly. I guess then I can go and try to utilize these light squared holes. Yeah, I mean, we probably need to chillax on the attacking chess and kind of just be like, all right, let's chill. But anyways, I said it. This is our style. I don't really understand this other than disabling this move, which I'm assuming is the idea behind it. Yeah, there's a line where if like you play F5, they come in. It makes sense because I think, didn't that happen in the game where they attacked? Like, yeah, right here. So if we had played H6, it stops any kind of skewer. Although the skewer here's not good for white, apparently. This is a really good learning experience. Right here. Very, very. I didn't even consider Rook G6. Didn't even consider it. Rook G6, like, he's supposed to play F4. How do you not take the queen? I feel like any human is taking the queen here. And now you have to be very, very comfortable sacrificing pieces. Because this is the line it wants you to go into. And then it says Queen E2. We have discovery attacks. Only move to keep an advantage is Queen E3 check. And the only move to not get mated is King H1. King H1, only move. If you go here, not that, this, utilizing the bishop, and same thing. And you come forward, or if you go here, yeah, same thing. It's the same checkmate. So you have to go to the corner. Then we got to give a check on here or here. Those are the only two good checks. Queen G3, only move to go back. Okay, Queen G5. Why are we just going back and forth? I don't understand. The only, yeah, he just has to go here. He can't do anything else. And now that we got the queen here, we for some reason go here, protecting the knight. He goes here, then rook E8. Rook B1? What? All right. If your opponent plays rook B1 in this position, that's a big red flag, in my opinion. I guess he's getting out of discovery attacks. Maybe it's not so. Maybe it's not so suspicious. But rook B1 just looks so bad. I mean, this is the third top computer move. I mean, I would probably, I don't know, that looks a little bit better than rook b1 to me, trying to push or something, create some weakness. And then this is also a move. I don't know, this is amazing. Like, obviously, we blundered the game away, but just this whole sacking the queen for a discovery attack is just so great. And maybe you guys in the comments will be like, you're dumb for not seeing that. I think that's actually a hard thing to see. Didn't even cross my mind. Anyways, we take. And now we're just completely lost. Ooh, I was looking at this move too. And it's equal after this. What was I thinking he was going to do? I thought he was going to play like here. And then we got Queen D7, King H1. Oh, it's so interesting. And we're better here. King H1 makes sense, stopping me from playing H6. And then we're supposed to take. Oh, takes with the knights. And then we take here. Yeah, why would you take with the knights, seeing this? I feel like taking with the... No. Taking with the pawn, you just lose. No, you don't. Pawn takes. There's not rook takes, is there? Oh, but there's a pin. The pin. Right, so if takes, not pawn takes, but this, take here, and then he attacks. Bishop g3. I don't know. Goes here. I feel like this is kind of more natural. But I guess then we can play this and we're cementing ourselves in. Also allows me to play rook e8. But okay. We jumped the knight here. It was wrong. You know, I had a Gotham chess saying in the back of my head, which was like 9 times out of 10 going backwards is not the move. This time it was. And I mean, it makes sense. You're putting pressure, but I just thought he could protect everything with the tempo on my queen. But Stockfish says, you just move the queen, dummy. Anyways, and now, bro, nobody's playing like this. The queen? What? Why would you take this pawn? Oh, because this is pinned. Pinned. I see. Oh, this check makes sense. Yeah, this check makes sense because if you take, then he can take here. Like, there's this. Oh, apparently not. Knight takes is better. Protecting the bishop. But you just take? Oh, then he takes the queen. So rook g5 is the move, apparently. Sacking the queen back. Anyways, we get this. We pin it to win it. And this is where I used all my time, basically. And it's equal. I thought I was toast. I thought I was cooked. But we do have rook here. And if they take, they are losing. Oh my gosh. What? This is actually possible? Queen back. Rook g1. Rook g1. Deflecting. Oh, that's nasty. Wait. Hello? Oh, you protect with the king. Bro, no way. There's so many ideas in this. Takes. Is taking the best move? This check is the best move. And after king here, they pick this up, but it's equal. If you play king f2. And if they don't sack the rook, it's mate. What? Yeah, they're cooked. The rook blocks the square. So they have to take. And then I'd probably take like this. And then they got check. And I'm going to assume that they want some kind of perpetual check. You have to go here to protect. e5. What if you go here? Now they're losing, or we're losing, to check. So we don't do that. Go here. Yeah, it just wants it wants perpetual now. This is fascinating. Hope you guys don't mind this like really long analysis, but there's a lot in this game. Taking. Oh my gosh. We go here. And yeah, now we sacrifice, but it's too late. And then I said it. They got to go for a hail. This recording's so long that I ran out of space. So I think we were right here. Yeah, now the taking here is wrong. And then, yeah, we said we needed to go for a Hail Mary. And I don't know why they didn't just take the free rook. Like, I actually don't know. Like, they were scared of this. But they just come up. And I mean, we can't even get in. Everything's covered. This is literally what I was saying. I mean, we just gotta hope that they mess up. If we go here, they just take the rook. Like, I don't know what my opponent was thinking. Yeah, and now we just have mate in 4, and we found it. So that was beautiful. I'm very, very happy. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.